Hello friends, in today's video we will talk about Ireland. I will give you tips on how to get from airport to the city, what to do in 3 days, and how to spend your time. I will share with you the foods you can eat and places you can visit. We will also go to Trinity College and I will tell you about Book of Kells experience and the old library that is located on the premise of the college. On day 3, we will go to Ireland countryside, visit the caves and the Cliffs of Moher. So stay tuned and don't go anywhere, especially if you're planning a trip on your own without a tour guide and need some tips on how to spend your time the best way while there. As soon as you leave airport terminal, right outside will be a bus stop. You can buy tickets right there or online prior to departure, and Dublin Express will take you to the city center within 20 minutes for €10 per person each way. It is a very convenient and inexpensive way to get to the city from the airport. The buses are very comfy, and of course you can store your luggage under the bus. The buses go every 15 to 20 minutes, and there's a bus schedule available on their website. There are multiple stops throughout the city, so you can easily match the bus stop closer to the hotel that you're staying at. I will share with you which hotel I stayed at, but to tell you the truth, Dublin is not a big city, so it's really convenient and easy to get around. Before we continue, please don't forget to support my channel by liking this video, subscribing, leaving any comments or feedback below, and I really appreciate it. There are a lot of coffee shops and cafes in the city, so definitely try out Rolling Donut. It was very unique and delicious. Murphy's is a highly rated cafe for breakfast, and the menu was amazing. I'm showing you the choices and the prices, and as you can see, you can even get different stews and entrees for lunch or brunch. Everything is freshly made, and coffee was really good as well. Irish food includes hearty stews like Irish stew, lamb or beef, and Dublin coddle, pork sausage and bacon, along with potato-based dishes such as mashed potatoes with cabbage or kale, and potato pancakes. Other staples are bacon and cabbage, various Irish breads like soda and brown bread, a full Irish breakfast including black or white pudding, and seafood chowder. Dublin is not a big city and it's easy to get around and walk around. So when you're booking a hotel, it's better to find something in the city center. And here I would like to show you the hotel that I stayed at. Dublin One Motel is a 4-star hotel in the city center. It is a walking distance to the main streets where you can go shop and eat, and it is about a 10-minute walk to the bus stop where you can catch a bus back to the airport, as well as the bus stops for hop-on hop-off buses if you wanted to drive around the city to see everything. It is about $180 a night. The beds were comfortable, the hotel was very clean, so it was a very nice hotel for a couple of nights. You can add breakfast to your stay, but as soon as you leave your hotel, there are so many different cafes and coffee shops that it's easy to get coffee, sandwiches, and something to eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So it was a lot more fun to explore versus staying at the hotel for breakfast. If you're in Dublin only for a couple of days, the best way to see the city is by buying a ticket for hop-on hop-off buses. There are a couple of tour companies, a big bus and the green buses that are running around the city, but they have very similar routes, so you can pick and choose, and the tickets will cost you in the range of $30 to $40 per person. You can purchase tickets in advance via Viator website or at the bus stops. Dublin's name means black pool, referencing the dark water where Vikings were first settled in the 9th century. The city has a rich heritage, being home to writers like James Joyce, Oscar Wilde, and Bram Stoker. It is a UNESCO City of Literature. That is why while you roam the streets, you will most likely stumble upon various libraries, publishing, and literature institutions. So if you love reading, writing, and all things books, make sure to visit. Not many people know that, but Dublin was actually founded by the Vikings, who settled in the 9th century and named the land Norse Kingdom of Dublin. Not only that, the TV show The Vikings was also filmed in several locations in Ireland, including the magnificent landscapes of Dublin. If you're a fan of the show, visit the country Wicklow to see the famous film sets. Dublin also has the largest Viking cemetery apart from Scandinavia. St. Stephen's Green, which is a garden square and a public park in the heart of Dublin, is now a common relaxing region to spend a quiet afternoon in or take a stroll, but back in 1660, the park was used for public executions all the time, including the burning of the witches. Saint Valentine, a 3rd century Roman saint, was buried in the Whitefriars Street Church. Actually, prior to that, Saint Valentine was executed and buried in Rome. However, centuries later, an Irish priest applied for and was permitted to move the skeleton to Dublin, Ireland. There is also a beautiful statue and a shrine if you're interested in visiting. According to the legend, Saint Valentine secretly married and ministered to couples in discreet locations, so the Roman soldiers would not find out. He put his life on the line to help unite men and women in marriage and keep them away from sinful lifestyles. He did this for years, and all hidden from the eye of Emperor Claudius. The Roman emperor demanded that he recant his beliefs and became a loyal Roman citizen, but Valentine stood strong, and because of that, he was put to death. He was killed on the 14th of February in 270 AD. That is why the Valentine's Day is celebrated each year on that day. Dublin is extremely watery. There used to be a lot more, but unfortunately many rivers disappeared over time, and the exact number is unclear. No matter, Dublin is home to over 130 rivers, and you can go kayaking or even cruising to enjoy the city from a different point of view. There are 666 pubs in Dublin. When you think about it, 666 pubs in one city is actually crazy. But it is only a good thing for people who wish to refresh themselves with a taste of a traditional Irish beer or a cold glass of whiskey. The bars are scattered all around the city and county, but if you would like to visit the most popular ones, you will find them in the famous Temple Bar area in the center of the city. The Brazen Head Bar is the one I'm showing you right now, is Ireland's oldest pub. The present building was built in 1754 as a coaching inn. However, the Brazen Head appears in documents as far back as 1653. One of the interesting facts about pubs in Dublin is that they are mandated to be open 24 hours under the Asian law, where the role of the pubs was served as hubs for historical meetings. If you have a little time in Ireland, or it is one of your first times in Dublin, these pubs will be like an injection into Irish culture. The Temple Bar area is very famous. You will see a lot of people in a lot of different pubs there. Most of the pubs have eclectic atmosphere where everybody seems to be so happy. And the iconic pub is located in the heart of the Temple Bar district and is known for its vibrant atmosphere and extensive selection of Irish beers and whiskey. On the same street, you will see a couple of Irish restaurants. Ways was a great choice. They had a wonderful selection of ciders, beers, and definitely try one of the Irish dishes. Fish and chips were really good. And just steps away from the pub area, you will see the Trinity College of Dublin. It is Ireland's oldest university, founded in 1592, and it is located in the very heart of Dublin. It is a leading research center known for its academic excellence, historical architecture, and famous landmarks like the Old Library, which houses the Book of Kells. The university has pronounced numerous notable alumni and is a vibrant community that combines a rich tradition and a focus on 21st century innovation and impact. In 1592, it was founded by Queen Elizabeth I, and it has a community of 17,000 students and 3,000 staff, with a global alumni network of over 130,000. The campus is a popular visitor attraction, and guided tours often include a visit to the Old Library and the Book of Kells. The university rents out its dorm rooms to travelers during the summer months, so you can stay there as well. For foreign students, the tuition is in the range of $30,000 a year, but if you're Irish or European Union citizen, the fees are a lot less, and we're talking about €3,000 a year versus €30,000. One of the main attractions at the Trinity College is the Book of Kells experience. The Book of Kells is an illuminated manuscript containing the 4 Gospels of the Christian New Testament, written in Latin, and it is celebrated for its stunning decorated artwork. Created around the year 800, likely by monks on the Scottish island of Iona. It is filled with beautiful illustrations, Celtic knotwork, and colorful symbols representing the life of Jesus. It is considered a masterpiece and a significant work of religious art, though it was likely a ceremonial showpiece rather than a book for daily use. Following Viking attacks on Iona, the monks moved to a monastery in Kells, Ireland, bringing the book with them. It is thought the book was either completed there or remained there for 8 centuries, giving it its name. In the 17th century, the book was moved to Dublin for safekeeping and was donated to the library of Trinity College, where it remains on display today. This Trinity Library is the Ireland's oldest university library, established in 1592. This long-haul library is currently being renovated, so most of the books have been removed and stored during the renovations. The library is a major cultural and academic landmark, known for its extensive collections and beautiful architecture. It offers both in-person and virtual access to its treasures. You will have to purchase tickets in advance in order to visit the library and the Book of Kells experience. I would suggest to book your tickets at least 2 or 3 weeks in advance. In addition to the old books, it also holds over 6.2 million volumes, including a rich collection of Irish writing, medieval manuscripts, and artifacts like the Trinity College harp. The college is a public university, and the government recognizes and oversees the institution with governance structures established by acts of the Irish Parliament. Another interesting landmark is St. Patrick's Cathedral. It is the national cathedral of Church of Ireland, and it was built on the site where St. Patrick is believed to have baptized converts in the 5th century. Founded as a cathedral in 1191, the current Gothic-style building was constructed between 1220 and 1260 and has been the subject of many restorations over the centuries. The cathedral is an active place of worship with a rich history, featuring the tombs of many notable figures, including author Jonathan Swift. Those who wish to use the cathedral for worship at the daily services may do so without a charge, but those who visit the cathedral as an attraction are asked to pay a small admission fee of about $15 per person. The Guinness Brewery and the museum is also nearby, so you can also check it out to learn history and brewing process. Now, after visiting the city, you should also check out the countryside because it is beautiful. There are a couple of attractions on different coasts, so check out your options on Vaeda website and sign up for one of the tours, and it will be an all-day adventure. There are a lot of historic sites, castles, and different attractions in Ireland that you can see in the countryside, but the one we chose was Cliffs of Moher. Many times you book these tours in advance, and the weather can be very unpredictable, so make sure to bring your raincoat and different layers of clothes to make sure that you are comfortable during this adventure. The Irish countryside is known for its lush green landscapes, rolling hills, and dramatic coastlines, as well as historic villages. Visitors can expect to find a mix of stunning natural beauty like mountains and beaches combined with charming rural villages and the rich cultural heritage. Visitors often describe the countryside atmosphere as peaceful and welcoming, with a slower pace of life. The drive to the cliffs were a 2 to 3 hour drive, and we stopped for lunch and also went to see the caves. Islewick Cave is a wonder to all, with geology and history stretching over 350 million years. The tour guide will walk you through an ancient and preserved underground landscape, where a famous brown bear remains can be appreciated. It even has an underground waterfall. This cave is over 1 million years old, and it was formed by rainwater dissolving limestone, eventually creating a network of passages and chambers. This cave was discovered in 1944 when a farmer named Jack McGann followed his dog who was chasing a rabbit. The farmer did not explore very far into the caves and did not tell anyone of the find for nearly 30 years. I'm standing outside the cave right now, and as you can see, it's beautiful countryside and landscapes, a lot of greenery, and some mountains. Now we're back on the bus, heading to Cliffs of Moher. Before wrapping up this video, thank you so much for watching it. I really appreciate all of your support and any of your feedback that you provide. Please don't forget to like it, subscribe to my channel, click on the notification button to make sure that you're notified when the new videos come out. Also, please let all of us know what other experiences you had in Ireland or Dublin that are worth visiting and planning for.